Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Oh, that's nice. I like hearing that. Listen, let me see if I can get this out of my face. It's really fun to be here with you. I just here in Manila, and I really want to thank Go Negosyo for organizing this great event. I think it's about 500 of you out here, and you're certainly a lot younger than I am, and I think it's great to see all this young energy focused on developing this important sector for the Philippines. My American embassy colleagues tell me that Go Negosyo organizes amazing events like this involving everybody from aspiring entrepreneurs to presidential candidates, and that you're truly an effective advocate for entrepreneurship and inclusive growth here in the Philippines. Most importantly, I know, but I can't see what I'm doing. Most importantly, I want to thank you all of the students, entrepreneurs, partners joining us here this morning. As many of you know, I think, anyway, that I'm leading a delegation of innovative U.S. companies to Indonesia, Vietnam, and now the Philippines. This is our last stop. We arrived in Manila yesterday, and tomorrow we head to Cebu, because I've heard that a lot of good things going on there, and I wanted to see what some of the things are, outside of Manila, because, it's an important dynamic to not just be working in the capitals. In all these places, I want to share our experiences and expertise, but I also want to learn about your startup ecosystem in the ASEAN region, which of these three countries really are the heart of, and determine how we can make even more effective in partnering with local stakeholders and advance entrepreneurship and innovation. Our President Obama, values the importance of entrepreneurs and small businesses, not just to the economy, but also to the broader society, whether it's through the Young Southeast Asia Leadership Initiative, YSEALI, which I think a number of you, how many people are here from YSEALI? Well, not many, but I thought there was a bunch. But anyway, it's been a very effective program with encouraging young Southeast Asia leadership with our young entrepreneurs in the United States. And I also want to focus that the Global Entrepreneurship Summit, or through the number of APEC initiatives, have been a hallmark of the Obama administration. This roadshow is also one of the first activities to happen under the U.S. ASEAN Connect. President Obama, the new government initiative that President Obama organized and held in February in the Sunnylands, California. And one of the pillars of U.S. ASEAN Connect is aimed at supporting the entrepreneurial ecosystem in Southeast Asia. U.S. ASEAN Connect is going to strengthen the economic ties that are at the core of United States and ASEAN's decades-long partnership. ASEAN countries collectively comprise the fourth largest trading partner to the United States. Two-way trade in goods and services have tripled since the 1990s, topping $254 billion in 2014. And U.S. businesses have been the largest cumulative source of foreign direct investment in ASEAN, and ASEAN countries are increasing their investment in the United States. Our economic interaction has created jobs in both the United States and in ASEAN nations, growing the global middle class. And our engagement under the U.S. ASEAN Connect will build on our existing efforts to support ASEAN's economic integration, because a more integrated ASEAN, it will strengthen the rules-based and open economic order in this great region. I also want to mention that this roadshow is an important foundation program for encouraging entrepreneurship as we build up to the Global Entrepreneurship Summit to be held in June in Silicon Valley. It's the seventh iteration of the Global Entrepreneurship Summit under the Obama administration. We've had them all over the world for inspiring entrepreneurs and innovators and investors from all over the world. And we're trying to create new opportunities for partnership and investments and collaboration. This one will be finally in the U.S. at the heart of it all in Silicon Valley, and we hope that there'll be great representatives from the Philippines there. In many ways, it will be sort of the ultimate networking event, and there'll be a great opportunity to see how, the Silicon Valley works. It's a great model. It doesn't have to be exactly replicated, but I think it's important to see how the environment and the ecosystem works there. And we've said it, every level of the U.S. government, the United States is committed to deepening the economic engagement with us, the Asia Pacific, and working with our partners to more fully unlock the potential of this dynamic region and enhance the prosperity for all its citizens. A little bit about myself. And when Secretary Kerry asked me to become his senior advisor, he charged me with coordinating the Shared Prosperity Agenda in the State Department. The Shared Prosperity Agenda advances Secretary Kerry's vision, and mine for that matter, to better incorporate economic diplomacy at the forefront of U.S. global engagement as an essential way to help us address our foreign policy challenges. Shared prosperity rests on the belief that you cannot have lasting peace and security without prosperity and the hope of the better life that comes with it. And the United States wants to do all it can to help build prosperous economic partners. For this reason, one of the most important goals of U.S. foreign policy around the world through business formation and individual economic empowerment. In my own life, I was an entrepreneur for 30 years before I became a diplomat. I have a deep appreciation for the job-creating power of new businesses, as well as, at least I like to think so, a keen understanding of how government policy frameworks can facilitate growth. And look at the U.S. as an example. Businesses with less than 5 years old have been responsible for nearly all net new job growth in the U.S. private sector over the past 25 years. And it's incredible to think about that. Today, U.S. innovation brand, it resonates throughout the region and indeed the world, and it is embodied in the U.S. companies that join us here today. Entrepreneurship, not only powers individuals, it is the driving engine of job growth and prosperity. We have to find ways for people, young people, to take their own ideas and start businesses like you guys, which can be constrained by inhospitable policy environments and an underdeveloped technology infrastructure. The relentless pace of globalization and dramatic improvements in connectivity presents enormous potential possibilities and opportunities for entrepreneurs if we can maximize their potential with that resource. And allowing the free flow of that data and encouraging common digital standards to build a common ASEAN digital community is absolutely critical to the success of entrepreneurs in this region. But it's also essential, as I said, to develop supportive policy environments which will enable business development. So just to touch on a couple of those, a few of those that we're really trying to meet with governmental leadership and other folks and businessmen around the region. We'd like to encourage better and faster broadband access. We'd like to encourage simplifying the process of new business formation and streamlining business dispute resolution. We'd like to encourage improved intellectual property protection, an absolute core essential to having a thriving entrepreneurship sector, and encourage also the better transfer of key technologies from the university to the private sector. Furthermore, we'd also like to encourage the development of new financial technology or fintech innovations, blockchain and distributed ledgers, mobile banking, etc., which provide a backbone to the e-commerce activity we've already spoken about. These kinds of tools naturally encourage fiscal and business transparency, not just for startups, but for everyone, which is a key to reducing corruption and improving efficiency. And finally, we encourage the increased flexibility of labor laws and expansion of educational opportunities so that the young people can learn the marketable skills they need and enjoy the freedom of movement between sectors and company, of which I'm sure all of you are familiar or you soon will be. Digital technology has changed the face of business around the world, and we have to make sure the next generation is prepared to harness the power of technology to create businesses. This means ensuring that they have the education they need to compete on a global scale. The delegation I brought here today, and have come with me today, is really the way I should say it, is yet another example of the United States' sustained commitment to fostering entrepreneurship and supporting inclusive growth here in Southeast Asia. Here in the Philippines, in particular, our diplomatic mission has been an active partner in supporting the development of the entrepreneurial ecosystem. Our USAID mission supports the STRIDE program, which is bridging the innovation gap between the university and the market through scholarships, collaborative research, and technical assistance. And our embassy has also supported a series of youth entrepreneurship development workshops carried out here with Go Negosyo. And I'm sure that some of you here today were involved in those workshops, which provided mentoring, workshop, networking, cash prizes for innovative young Filipino entrepreneurs. This trip has been a great opportunity for the delegation members to see firsthand the development of a distinctly Filipino innovation ecosystem. Our interactions with investors, entrepreneurs, community builders, and government officials during this trip have left us with a palpable sense of creativity, energy, and optimism that exists here in the Philippines. Again, I would like to thank you all for being here with us, and looking forward to continue conversation. And now, I think what's happening, we're going to move over to the Innovators Forum, and where we'll introduce you to the American Innovation Roadshow delegation. So I'm not, why don't I get you all to stand up just for a moment, just so you can all see who is here, okay? So, Sheil is from NEA Capital. Mike Cassidy's from Loon, Google, Loon Project. Deborah is from IBM Venture. Where's my friend from GE? Oh, sorry. Manny is from Endeavor. And Jason is from UL Labs. All very important pieces of you know, how you put a business, you know, different parts of putting and starting a business that are very important for you guys to know, and should interact with them and ask as many questions as you want. Thanks so much. It's great meeting you and getting this whole thing started. Thanks, guys.
Again, thank you very much.